How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Half-Life Opposing Force, and in today's episode, me and my squad... Is this? Oh, just had the fucking volume lowered down. I was like, did I plug the fucking cables in the wrong way or something like that? So this section of the game is extremely fucking annoying. Maybe last time I hit this fucking volume down, because now it's got really loud. In fact, I am gonna lower the fucking volume. So, this segment of the game is so fucking annoying. You and your buddies gotta fucking get through so many shock troopers. And the only reason I know they're named shock troopers is because... Also, look, we're in the same area we've been to before, except now it's blown up. And it's kinda rearranged. That's pretty cool, actually. That we're revisiting the same area, but you couldn't even tell if it's the same area because it doesn't look the same. Yeah, so they're shock troopers, and like I mentioned before, they have like these homing in ammo, like these guys. And when you kill them, they deal a lot of damage, they take a lot of damage, and when you kill them, they like leave behind that stupid bug that also deals a lot of damage. So when you're fucking done with these aliens, then you have to fucking, on top of that, deal with these fucking pieces of shit. And sometimes these fucking die with like one shot, sometimes they fucking take a fucking whole magazine in the fucking face. I really don't get it. What's the fucking difference? What am I doing differently? Also, my body is pretty much just a source of fucking ammo for me. I'm pretty much waiting for them to die so I can fucking take their shit. See if I can... I'm just blowing up. Pretty much this whole episode is just this section over and over, and it's pretty fucking annoying. And also a movie I watched yesterday, Iron Sky? Have you guys ever heard of Iron Sky? I believe the movie came out in 2010. And it wasn't exactly like a big budget movie, so I guess you could say it was like a B movie. It kind of felt like a B movie. It felt like the kind of plot you could only do with a B movie. Because no like big fucking movie studio would agree to a plot like that. Actually, I don't know if that's so much the case. It's just a strange plot. Yeah, I do. I want your gun, specifically. Oh, that rhymed. Huh. Want some of me? I got my fucking eyelash in my eye. Man, shit sucks. I haven't been able to go on, like, bike in the morning like I did, like, past couple of weeks. Because, like, yesterday, I had an exam in the morning, so I had to go. Today, it was fucking raining, and I just kind of... Like an afternoon, I don't really feel like doing that anymore. So that fucking sucks, you know. No, I thought maybe I could like go after this video, but then I realized that, you know what, nah. I'd much rather just take a cold fucking bath after this fucking video. Weather went back to being shit. Very nice. Did you see that one, Corporal? I did. How is it that everybody in this fucking place is a fucking private? Because they all obey my fucking instructions, yet I'm just a colonel. I'm not a fucking sergeant or anything. If I was a sergeant, I would understand that everybody obeys me because sergeant is way higher than corporal. But corporal is just like 2 fucking steps higher than private. And also, these guys are fucking privates? They look like some kind of special fucking commando unit, and they're fucking privates. It's kind of hard to imagine that these fuckers are seriously just privates. The way I fucking made through this part later is fucking ridiculous. I just like learned their positions by checking out where the fuck they're standing, and I started tossing grenades over these fucking containers. That's what I'm talking about. What you talking about? Killing aliens? Oh, that's how this episode goes. Oh yeah, Iron Sky. So it's kind of like Wolfenstein the movie, except even more fucking ridiculous. And when you think about Wolfenstein's plot and its world, it is kind of ridiculous, right? Very outlandish. But this movie, I feel like fucking took that and like cranked it up even more. Because it starts off with a group of astronauts going back to the moon just to put a new fucking American flag in there. Which I think later in the movie they explained that that was just a PR move pretty much for this like for this. Well, she's the president of the United States, but I don't know who she's like. I don't remember her name. She's just the president. She's like a lady. She kind of looks like a fucking old bitch, to be honest. And it turns out it was all a PR move because one of the people who put in the flag on the moon was a black guy. So they were like, "Oh, check it out! We put a black man on the moon." So it was all a PR move, and then all of a sudden, there's a fucking Nazi on the moon. And it's like, oh shit, so the Nazis are still alive and they've just been living on the moon. But there was this, like, legend, I would say. It wasn't even a rumor with any fucking thing to, like, actually support that.
I got a bad feeling about this mission.
That there are Nazis on the moon. It's just kind of like a funny idea, I guess. Oh, what if the Nazis are on the moon? Look at that guy, he's looking at me. Stupid fucking idiot. Yeah, I believe the main guy, the black guy, his name was John Washington? Something like that. Something Washington, maybe it was like Jonathan. Ah. See, shooting them in the eye seems to be killing them one shot. But man, it's fucking hard to shoot them like right in the eye. Fuckers aren't much of help anyway.
You see that one, Corporal?
So it turns out Nazis are actually living on the other side of the moon this whole time, and I like how the Nazi base is kind of stuck in the 40s, and to like, and it's almost, I don't know if it was intentional, it might have been, to like point out that it's still stuck in the 40s. The whole base, any scene that takes place in that base, it looks like it's in black and white. It kind of reminds me of Sin City, where it's like in black and white, and the only other color you see is like the red on everyone's like swastikas on their shoulder, I mean on their arms. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, they live in this giant fucking fortress shaped like a swastika. Hitler's not there. I thought maybe they would have done something like Wolfenstein, the new Colossus did, where like Hitler's actually on Venus, except in this case he's on the moon. See, Wolfenstein also had Nazis in space, so it's not that different. And yeah, they have like a different sphere who... It's like main bad guy, I think his name was... What the fuck was his name? Adler. It was Adler. He was like this big motherfucking Nazi guy. He dated this fucking chick who like he taught at a school. She taught kids like Earth like knowledge. Like she taught them about Earth and people on Earth. Except they obviously had very outdated knowledge and also a lot of propaganda. Also, I love how one of my fucking comrades fucking killed me right here. That was very nice of him. Let's go, Marines! Fuck you. Shit. See, I fucking keep missing his stupid eye. Ah, that fucking small thing. You guys can do it. I believe in you. That's all you need. Just me believing. I love this gun, to be honest. Even though it looks kind of ugly, it's like an ugly looking alien, I still like that how it works. Could have been easily just replaced with a grenade launcher, but they made it an alien grenade launcher. It seems like it might be shooting like acid grenades that like cause some kind of poisonous damage, but they don't. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, they live in this fucking giant swastika. And funny thing, you know how Charlie Chaplin made this fucking movie, The Dictator, where he played Hitler? He basically made fun of Hitler, and the movie was, you know, like a full-length movie. But when they teach about that movie in... When they teach about that movie in that swastika base... Oh yeah, the girl is named Renate. And she teaches them about just 10 minutes of that movie when it actually seems like he's actually, you know, like supposed to be praising Hitler and not making fun of him.
charge of this operation.
Which later in the movie, when they go to Earth, they for some reason they play the dictator in a theater, and Renata actually goes to see it with John Washington, black guy, and I keep calling him the black guy, but the movie also does that. Yeah, and the fucking, you know, and the what the fuck I meant to say. Oh yeah, she finds out that Nazis aren't as cool as she thought they were.
I'll stay here and right away,
Especially because before that scene, when they go to the theater, she actually meets up with like neo-Nazis, and there's a bunch of assholes. So it's kind of funny. I actually thought maybe they would like start being nice to her, like, oh, she has a swastika just like us. See, I figured that the aliens that are so annoying, they're standing around there. I love how the grenade jiggles when it flies through the air. Why the fuck it's doing that? So I threw the grenade in every fucking possible goddamn angle that I could think of. Just to try to fucking get rid of those fucking aliens on the other side, but that didn't seem to have worked too fucking well. Could have thrown more grenades there, to be honest. It's like I used everything I fucking had in my arsenal just to get rid of these fucking shock troopers because they're so annoying. Later I found out that if you just kind of strafe while fighting these aliens, you can kind of dodge their bullets. The fuck is shooting at? Oh, this fucking small thing. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I thought I'm the fucking leader of the squad. I'm the leader of the bunch. You know me well. I got the same amount of ammo as my health. That's funny. Or just a stupid coincidence. Yeah, so Johnson gets captured, and I like how they fucking find him so strange because he's black. Like when they unmask him, and I was like, oh shit. He's black. Yeah, they make a big deal out of that because they actually, well, they didn't brainwash him, but they thought they did because he starts to act like a Nazi because Renata from off the bat, she kind of likes him because she never met anyone from Earth. So, you know, she likes him right off the bat. I should have reloaded this gun since I had a chance. Yeah, this is the part where I started to get really fucking frustrated. Not only they gave me very little health pickups, I kept getting my ass kicked by these fucking shock troopers, who are fucking annoying as all hell. Stupid pieces of shit. Thank God this gun does pretty well. It's a good gun. I was like, why am I wasting ammo shooting corpses? Well, I'm not. I'm actually fucking shooting these stupid bugs that they fucking keep dropping. Stupid fucking idiots. There's another part later where you fight those shock troopers, and there's another part later where you fight Black Ops soldiers, and those are the two most annoying parts, I think. But we're at episode, what, 11? I think we are at episode 11, so there's only 3 episodes left. Oh my fucking god. And I'm all the way back here.
Watch your fire, sir.
Fuck you, you stupid piece of shit.
Okay, check in.
Watch your fire, sir. And fucking what the fuck else happened? So they have a giant spaceship. They stole fucking Johnson's iPhone 4 or whatever the fuck it was. Whatever the fuck phone it was. And they found out that the iPhone 4 is powerful enough to power their whole fucking giant spaceship for like a minute. So they have a plan that they're gonna go in like a small spaceship, a little UFO. They're gonna fly to Earth. They're gonna steal a bunch of iPhones, and then they're gonna go back to the moon, power up the fucking space. You know, the giant fucking UFO they got. They're gonna fucking invade Earth and take it over, kill a bunch of people, and they're gonna just fill it all with Iranian superior race, of course.
Have you seen any other soldiers?
I forgot to cook grenades. See, I think they're hanging out around this fucking part. Oh shit, I'm sorry.
The current situation is looking pretty grim.
See, I wish they made some kind of noise if they died. Because I ain't fucking sure. Am I even dealing damage to anybody? I think now I did something. Something sounded like it blew up. So I guess maybe it did something. I even got a bullet left in my sniper rifle. That's an awesome weapon. Ah shit, I missed. Did he just say I love this mission? Man, I hate this mission. Fuck you. Fucking jackass. What do you like about it so much? Piece of shit.
Hell, I'll buy the whole damn bar.
Oh yeah, I meant to look up who the fuck John St. John voice is. Well, I'm gonna do that in a while. So they go to Earth, and also they fucking washed Johnson, so now he's a white guy and has blonde hair. They turn him into an Iranian and dressed him up like a Nazi, which actually towards the end of World War II, Nazis kinda gotten a little bit less picky about who they recruit. So there were actually black people recruited. Well, black people. They were Turkish mostly. So I don't know if you could call Turkish people black. I don't know. Any Turkish viewers? Can you explain me what fucking race you are? Cause I ain't fucking sure.
I bet you could get lost in this place really easy.
But I never thought of Turkish people as like specifically black. You know, like Afro-American kind of black. That's what I'm talking about. This is gonna get weird when I keep talking about races, man. The fuck else happened? Yes, they go there. Johnson's trying to talk to some black youth who are playing basketball outside of the school. And they all fucking, they didn't predict it that they're all fucking strapped. So they almost get fucking killed. They kidnapped this, oh yeah, the president's a huge bitch. Not only she looks like a huge bitch, which I guess was the point because she actually is a huge bitch. Her plan is that to get re-elected, she's gotta pull something off. Like for example, that fucking moon landing when they put a black man on the moon, which to her it wasn't enough, I think. That's why she needs to do something else. And her like PR manager, oh my god, her fucking PR manager, get out of my fucking way. Deal with that shit yourself, you fucking jackasses. Look, I even gotten all my squad through this fucking area. I'm so good. Just wish I wasn't fucking dying so quickly from these fucking shock troopers. Each shot deals like about 10 damage. That's a lot of fucking damage. Should play this game on easy. I'm playing this on normal, by the way, in case you don't believe me. Oh, I think somebody did die. That's a bummer. There's only one guy left. Well, whatever. You know how sometimes my squad is joined by a medic? Well, there's like, man, that's an infinite gravel pot. How much gravel fell out of it? It was still filled up with it. In my in Half-Life 2, when you towards the end of episode 1, when you have a squad following you, similar to this game, you have medics in your team and they can actually heal you. But it doesn't seem like medics in this game can heal you, they just don't do anything. Because in that game they would like heal you if you're low on health. They would like walk up to them and they'd be like, let me patch you up. I will patch you up. Ah, shit. And they don't fucking do that in this game. Yeah, so they kidnap the PR manager of President, who then falls in love with Adler, and Adler quickly forgets about Renate. And it's like 3 months later, Johnson is just a hobo. Renate and Adler are just like working for the president now. I never really understood that part very well. Like, what the fuck are they doing for the president? Why would the president just be hanging out with a bunch of Nazis? Wouldn't that be bad fucking PR? That she's hanging out with Nazis now? Yeah, but either way, I don't think I was supposed to fall into the water, to be honest. I think I meant to do anything but fall into the water. I mean, that's where you went in Half-Life 2. It's kind of cool that we revisit locations from Half-Life 2, because if you don't remember, we've been here in Half-Life 1. I keep talking about 2. I meant 1. We were in this location in Half-Life 1, except that giant monster wasn't there. The Monstrositor, as I like to call him. Don't know why, but that's what I call him. And yeah, I don't remember really where the fuck I had to go. I think I just had to run past the fucking monster because he's like tied up. Why the fuck they tied him up like that in the middle of the fucking dam? I ain't fucking damn sure. Yeah, and then fucking Adler like kills his the previous Führer, who's not Hitler, he's just some guy. I didn't remember his name very well. He kills him, he cheats on Renate, and he like decides that he's gonna kill her too, especially now that she kind of seen that Nazis aren't as cool as she thought. So he steals a MacBook. I believe that's what it was supposed to be. It wasn't a MacBook, but that's what it felt like it was meant to be, a MacBook. So he steals a MacBook and he fucking goes back to the moon. Renate and Johnson go back to that fucking alien spaceship they came to Earth in the first place. Because Adler takes a different spaceship that the Fuhrer arrived on. And they all go back to the moon. There's a giant fucking war where the Americans are, you know, flying and they're fighting Nazis, and there's a space war between Nazis and the Americans, but then all the other countries join up. And Americans don't like that because they can't take all the credit if all the countries helped out. I really like the fucking OrosZ meetings because every country was just like its stereotype. Like for example, the Indians. They like the Indian guy actually had a ring with a swastika on it, but he claimed that was the symbol of peace because, you know, swastika was originally a Hindu symbol of peace. But you don't know if that he's right. Maybe he is a Nazi. And a bunch of, and for example, how the North Korea actually wants to take credit for the Nazis, and everybody just laughs at them because the North Korean guy is like, our great leader Kim Jong-un fucking designed those spaceship himself. Like they wanna, even though they're the bad guys, they wanna fucking take credit like they're the great fucking nation, but nobody fucking believes them. Yeah, and they go back to the spaceship. Johnson's pretty much job is that he unwhitewashes himself. And he also destroys the generator to the giant spaceship that would probably fucking destroy Earth if it was activated. He destroys the MacBook. He fights Renate's dad, who doesn't get brought up as her dad much. So it's like, well, if it's her dad, wouldn't she get mad that this fucker, like, knocked him out with a wrench? He doesn't. They don't get mad much about that. Adler gets killed by Renate because she stabs him with a fucking shoe in the head, and I like that scene because after he gets stabbed, he like walks around in circles for a bit, and then he falls over and dies. It's pretty sick, and it's both sickening and kind of sick, depending on your fucking what you like. Yeah, and fucking. And then Renate and Johnson kiss in the same classroom that she taught in. And everybody's like, are you aware you're kissing a nigger? And she's like, haha, you got a lot to learn. And that's how the movie kind of ends on a very weird note because that fucking PR lady, who I think she died, I don't remember. Oh, this guy's fucking back. He was alive this whole time. She like blows up the fucking Nazi fortress because she becomes Captain Kirk, I guess. And fucking, she kills a bunch of children on it, and a bunch of innocent people. Well, Nazis, but you know, still just innocent people. They weren't like fighters or anything. They were just a bunch of parents with their children, and kind of ends on a weird note. There's a sequel from 2018, so I'm maybe gonna watch it today, maybe even. I don't know. But see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.